Welcome to the Creative Plane Podcast Network. Join us as we review our favorite RPGs, collectible card games, MMOs, video games, PC games, and bring up interesting topics and things that we'd like to share with everyone. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome to our next chapter of Star Wars Age of Empire, Scum and Villainy.
Okay, so I'm going to write this down to wherever you want to call this location. You are +1 blue dice to find it later on.
And then we move away.
Okay, so now you have a chance to take note of what's going on.
Pocket.
Pocket. Okay. So, Hutt, you are wounded. Does anyone want to help the Hutt?
Yes, is there anything here to help him with? Is there like auto doc or something?
Unfortunately, no, but there is a first aid kit you
We're
can
going to
use.
use that.
I will
What's the skill?
survive.
Okay, does anyone have medicine?
Hold on, I have intelligence.
Good, that is good.
I have 3 just for intelligence.
For
that I
just
could
general
try,
medicine?
Yeah, same as me.
Okay.
I'll just do it without.
You could kill me.
Okay. So, you are past halfway mark on your threshold, right?
Oh, so that's halfway.
Okay. So, but you haven't exceeded your wound threshold, right?
I have 2 left.
Okay, so it's going to be against 2 purple.
Okay. And I got 1 success and 1 threat.
Okay. Hutt,
I take a strain.
you will have scarring.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be her medical skill, so
Ladies love the scar.
there will be scarring. So,
I'm a soft underbelly.
and just 1 success?
Yep.
So you get back 1 wound at the moment.
You want to try?
I'm
yeah.
at 3.
Well,
Same
pretty
thing.
much you can only do medical care once. Yeah. Once per day-ish.
Okay.
Okay,
Can
so
we rest and get strain back?
yes, you can rest and get strained back while you're taking notes of yourselves, the situation in the ship.
I want to take stock of the ship and
If we rest, can we heal?
Yeah, you can heal while you rest.
how do I get system stream back from mechanics?
You would have to actually work on the ship.
I'm going to work on the ship.
You're going to work on the
Maybe
ship?
you might want to take the seat out of the gunner. It made it hard to fit in.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your mechanics skill. It's going to against 2 purple.
Woo, triumph!
Yay!
I got a triumph, a success, and 1 threat.
You find so much change between the couch cushions of the ship. It's enough to buy a fancy gun.
Okay, for your triumph, you can give the ship a additional function that's good for a single use. What would you like
Such
to
as
Instantly succeed.
do? What are you doing for the ship?
Instant walking.
okay, no. Can I do a projected EMP that wouldn't affect me?
Sure. I was thinking more of a vehicle-related thing, not a weapons-related thing.
Like instantly
Like
jumping.
you could do the instant rocket to speed 3 one shot for free without having to roll
that's
dice.
good.
Oh, okay, we'll do that then.
Okay, so write down that the ship, you have 1 use of it. You can instantly do, what is the maneuver called?
Punch it.
Punch it. You get a free punch it, basically. Okay, and
So if-
how many successes did you have?
1.
Okay, so you've repaired 2 system strain.
Cool, we're almost back up to...
How do we prepare our own strain?
If resting, you might want to take out the seat. Very uncomfortable. So if we rest, how much do we get?
Well, first we want to before you guys get to resting. Do you want to discuss what happened, where your boss is,
I've got
a
well,
possible data
What
stick?
happened?
She gave us this. I'm going to hand it to the pilot.
Okay.
It's
give
a
me
disguised
computers.
data stick.
What
Let's
is
see what's
that?
on the disc.
She
Okay,
gave
give
it
me
to
a
me. She
computers
was
roll. It's going to be against average. Because basically, you're just reading the stick.
Triumph!
Triumph.
So I got a triumph, a success, and an advantage. I rocked it.
Okay, you get on there and you are reading this data stick, and it gives you the entire rundown of the mission that Scarlet was given. She was hired by a gentleman on the planet of Sleeron. It's a Hutt planet. It's actually really industrial. A couple different Hutt clans live there. Nice place. Really nice place.
Is mine?
Your clan does have a security company office on that planet where they offer security on the planet. The gentleman is basically saying he is the major domo of Thakba the Hutt. And he is hiring you guys to steal the ship.
Thakba?
Thakba.
Thakba.
Do I know that name?
You know he's a Hutt. He's not part of your clan. He's part of Jabba's clan.
Ah. He's a nerd.
So
Yep.
we were hired by Thakba the Hutt? Or-
No,
So
she was.
You're hired by the major domo of Thakba the Hutt. He's basically the head minion. This human. And you've been hired to steal the ship too soon. Basically, he's telling you that there's the bounty hunters owe some debt, and the Hutt thought maybe if he steals their ship from underneath them, it would be good money, and it's a reward of 150,000 credits, which, by the way, is about 50,000 credits more than the ship's worth.
Ooh.
We could buy
Why
a
is
better
it?
ship.
Yeah, we could buy a better ship.
Since you rolled a triumph, I will give you that you pick up that there's more to this video message, holovid message than meets the eye.
Can
Like
I
hidden
crack
message?
it?
You can crack it. It will be a hard roll against 4 purple.
4 purple.
Bring me that Trandoshan.
And the Hutt, and the message does give you.
Since I had a triumph, can I get a blue?
I will give you a blue.
Okay. Do you want to back it up first?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to wipe it.
Help me, one. You're my only hope.
Oh wow!
Okay. Let's see
You're like all over the
here.
place on that roll.
So, okay, that cancels that out.
That's not
I got 1 success and 2 advantage.
How would you like to spend the 2 advantage for your hacking?
Oh no, I'm take that back. I just got 2 advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think you must have. There might be something under the code, but you have to look later.
Okay.
Apparently, whatever it is,
I'll
it's
have
going
to
to
keep
take.
working on it, guys.
The computer program is still running to hack it.
I'm going to look around the ship. I'm going to search.
Okay, so you search the ship. You see basically nothing of a value was really left. All the bounty hunters carried everything with them that was of their value.
Maybe something hidden in the ship.
But you do give me a perception roll.
Perception.
Yep, perception. I was about to say wits and awareness. Wrong game.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty? What?
It's going to be 2 average.
Ooh.
No.
No.
I find nothing.
Can I look?
Sure.
Like,
Basically, you
what?
can each do one.
What is it?
It's
Perception.
perception.
I know what that is, totally.
You're like assessing the ship of, I can sell these seats for this much amount of money.
Would that be enough? No.
I got a failure, so I didn't find any. No, I'm sorry.
Now is my time.
I got 1
You're very
success.
One
Perceptive.
success.
I got an advantage.
No success, though?
I don't think you understand. I got an advantage.
So,
Okay.
I give myself a blue die. Actually, no. I give
You're
back
fine.
a strength.
I got a success.
Yeah, she already got a success.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal back strength.
So while you guys are checking out the ship,
I relaxingly check out the ship.
yes,
Heal back strength.
you
He finds a
realize
bomb!
that the refresher on the ship will need to be made bigger for your needs. Okay, so as I believe
Ovasu.
Ovasu. I was going to call you your other character, your other Twi'lek name.
No.
Ovasu, as you're basically checking the ship out, you actually notice a light and a squeaky noise in the back of the ship.
Like a droid squeaky noise?
You actually see a very, very abused astromech droid.
Aww.
It's all bent up. One of its photoreceptors has been, looks like, pulled out by somebody.
I'm gonna do mechanics and fix the poor little guy.
Well, first you have to meet the guy
Oh.
before you can start
Oh
busting
yeah,
up
they
your
can
toolkit.
think, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's an
okay.
it's an astromech droid that you see was plugged into the ship.
Oh, you poor little one. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you.
And you see it kind of shrieks away
Oh
from
no,
you.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'll fix you. I will.
And you see the little periscope pod opens up on its head. It looks at you because it can't see you with the photoreceptor that's twitching.
And I get that. I bet you they have a restraining bolt on the bastard.
And
too.
there's a restraining bolt on it.
It's like, I'll take off your restraining bolt too. Yeah.
And he kind of shuffles out to you because one of his rollers was broken, so he kind of has to kind of
Aww.
step as well as roll. I mean, this astromech droid has been horribly abused.
Oh, I'm so.
Does it look like
too.
R2 or is it the?
It's the one that looks like R2, except you see it's been shot randomly. You see
no.
someone's painted targets on it.
That's terrible.
These bounty hunters weren't the best of people.
They're
No,
all-
they weren't.
Well, if she picks up strays, I will sleep.
I'm going to try and fix this little guy.
Okay, so give me it's going to be a hard mechanics because he's such bad shape.
Can I help her?
It's like, this may take a
I
little
don't
while,
know.
little one. But
Okay.
I'm going to do my best.
I'm gonna
First,
help her.
do I have
You
to
don't have any.
Can I remove the restraining
Might
bolt
just-
without
yeah.
damaging
You
him?
can rip it out, which you don't think in his current condition will actually damage him much, or you can look around for the tools to find it.
It's like, I'm going to look around. Let me look for the tools to...
Okay.
Wait a minute. Actually, don't I have a toolkit? I have a toolkit.
Okay, so you can
I
basically
already have a
grab
toolkit.
your hyper spanner and use it to pop the restraining bolt off.
Okay. It's like, okay, that's just to let you know I'm serious.
Okay, so
now-
instantly, as soon as you take the restraining bolt, he's
takes off.
happy.
Okay.
You know, you
Now,
see,
let's see
his,
if we can
He pulls out a gun.
repair you a little.
That's why. I mean, they were bounty
Sorry, I
hunters.
lost one of the guy.
You
It's
see,
like right under you.
he's the one that we let escape in the first adventure that killed his owner. They captured him because they're
He's actually a
bounty hunters.
psychotic
He is a
serial
psychotic
killer.
murderer. Yeah.
So, hey, as long as he's murdering for us.
As
Okay.
soon as she pops the bolt,
He
pulls
shoots
out a
her
gun.
right in the face.
Shoots her right in
Okay.
the face.
All right, so now I'm gonna run a. Now it's still gonna. Now it's still gonna be hard.
it's still hard because he's
Because
such
so
bad shape.
damaged.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, little guy. Let's see if we can do a little bit of improvement on you. And we have.
Wow.
Yeah, we did. This beats that. I got one threat. Okay, but I got 3 successes.
Okay, one threat.
Yeah, one threat, but I got 3 successes.
Okay, so
Look at him. He's shocked what they did to him.
I know. It's like, oh my. Okay, so you
He's also
fixed him up a little bit. He's looking a little better. His
It's like, it's
photoreceptor
gonna
works.
take time, little
You got
guy.
it stuck back into his eye. Plus, you're gonna need parts. You're
Yeah.
gonna need like almost an astro
You're gonna need.
next
Yeah.
with the parts. And at one point when you're working on him, he opens one of his little compartments, and his little robot hand comes and touches you gingerly,
Aww.
and then
It's okay. We'll get you fixed up. Don't worry.
Imagine this is
Okay.
the part
It'll-
where
it'll take a little
starts
time.
snoring louder.
Okay.
But
So on the data stick, you were given the location where you're to go drop off the ship.
okay.
Okay. So while you do the repairs, are you gonna set the course to
Yeah.
head out because it is going to be about an 8-hour trip?
Oh
in
yeah. I'm
hyperspace.
gonna. Yeah. So it's gonna take
Okay.
about 8 hours to get to where we're supposed to drop the ship off.
Okay, so we'll just rest.
So,
Okay.
And I'll tinker with the. Keep working on the droid.
Okay.
Can I roll to see if there's any parts on this ship that I can use to help him?
Not
There might be
particularly.
parts under the seat in the gunnery. You should take it out.
We're not keeping the ship at present.
Okay. By the way, that's something. These are some things as a pilot you know about these. This is your BOSS. Basically, it's like I said, the data pad for your ship that whenever you go to a legit port, you have to take with you. And transponder codes is something you may want to look into because who knows what the ship may have done before.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Can I change the transponder code?
You can, but you may want to look at what it
Can
requires
I-
to do it.
do we heal when we rest?
Okay, so your pilot is going to set a course to the planet of Scleron
It's highly illegal to just tamper with them.
So
with
what?
your transponder.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like taking the VIN numbers off your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never do something
So-
like that.
Go ahead and give me an astronavigation roll. The astromech droid's going to give you a blue die, by the
Okay.
way. It's an easy roll.
Okay.
So you have an easy roll versus your astronav. And while that's happening, the group can bunk down and take a rest.
Oh, triumph!
Triumph?
Okay, and that gets
Okay,
rid of that.
you only get 4 hours for the trip.
Yeah, I got and 3 success. A triumph and 3 successes.
Okay, so you roll amazing. So while the group is resting, we will say you guys. She makes the course so well, but she still wants to slow it down to give you guys time to rest. So for recovering from wounds, natural rest. For a full night's rest, the character recovers 1 wound regardless of the character's current state of health. At the end of each full week of rest, the character may attempt a resilience check to recover from 1 critical injury.
Now I have 4 wound threshold.
The difficulty is equal to the critical injury's severity rating.
Okay.
On a successful check,
So we just got 1 wound back.
Androids benefit from natural rest like any other character. Their
so
subroutines
he's
and
gonna be
automated
better.
systems attempt self-repairs.
Okay, and strain.
His restraining bolt kept him
So
from repairing.
all our strain comes back.
Yeah, all your strain comes back.
So we can't get into any fights. Alright,
Oh, we can
And
take you to a
recovering
doctor.
from strain. Fortunately, recovering from strain is fairly easy. Taking a moment to catch your breath, eating a good meal, and spending time relaxing with friends are all the ways a player
Oh, wait a
character
minute.
may
I'm
recover
going to give
from
him.
strain.
I have a stim packs. I'm going to give him one.
Do you want to give them to him yet? So at the end of an encounter, each player makes a simple discipline or cool check to
I
recover
forgot
strain.
that. We need to do that.
Yep.
Well, I only
Basically,
have the one. I
it's
already cured
discipline
it, so.
or cool versus 1 purple. So whichever's
We're-
higher.
Okay.
And each success recovers 1 strain. Furthermore, a good night's rest removes all strain from the character.
Let's just rest.
Yeah.
We're in no rush.
Yeah, good night's rest gets it all, so you don't have to worry about rolling. Okay, so, but remember, you do still have the critical injury.
I'm sorry, I have 4 health. I'm doing pretty good right now.
Give him the
You're
stim
doing
back.
pretty
I'm going to give him one of my stim packs.
Okay, the stim pack will heal. You heal for 5 instantly.
I have 9 health. I am at my halfway point now.
Okay. Well, see, that's actually good. Now that you're halfway point, the next day, before you guys get ready to land, who would like to attempt medical on him?
I'll try.
He'll try
Okay.
this time.
Because now that he is...
Hold it. Does the droid have any medical?
The droid does not have medical.
Okay.
Now
You
that
need to get a
he
medical
is
droid.
less than half, it's only 1 purple.
Okay, 1 purple
See?
Alright.
and 3
Greens.
Get some successes.
Yeah, good.
Woo-hoo!
So 2 successes
And an advantage.
and an advantage.
Okay, so healing.
My scars heal.
No, scars are sexy. We're keeping those scars.
I'm bringing sexy back. Those other ones, no.
Okay, so you had 2 successes?
Yes.
So that's 2 more wounds you get back.
11 health.
The Hutt's like all bandaged up. He's...
They're like almost at my max.
Almost at the max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 is my max.
Watch it, next fight we get in, they're only gonna aim at me again.
Well, you
Okay.
are the larger target.
Yeah.
So your ship is currently flying over the planets. So what do you guys do?
Want to take another crack at the data slate?
Yeah. Let's
And I'll
take
give you
another-
my...
Okay. Does anyone want to do a knowledge outer world or streetwise?
I will do...
knowledge out of world.
I'll do streetwise.
Okay,
And can I
It's
get
4 purple for the...
difficulty?
Yeah.
2 purple?
2 purple.
Can I get a bonus since I'm a Hutt and this is in Hutt space?
I will actually give you a blue dice for that since it's Hutt on Hutt stuff.
Okay. 1 threat.
1 threat.
Crap.
Okay, and you were doing knowledge?
Yeah.
So you start web surfing on the HoloNet,
Mm-hmm.
and you get flagged as someone who's looking into Thok
I
with the
got
Hutt.
1 success.
I got 4 advantages and 1 threat.
So you guys have got 2 threats together. Your knowledge tells you you've heard of Thok with the Hutt. You know, you're kind of disreputable. He's a fairly civilized Hutt as they go. He's big into the arena fights and spice smuggling. And since you have smuggler background, you know, spice smuggling.
Spice, tasty.
Spice.
Want some sweet spice?
I do not partake, but you are allowed to. I know some people.
Okay.
enjoy.
So you have
I
one
got a
success.
success. Yes.
Okay.
So you actually
basi-
learned something.
Yeah, you find out on the holovid that apparently whoever sent the holovid message to Scarlet when she downloaded and saved a copy of it, they rerouted this message like all over the freaking galaxy.
So everyone's after this ship.
No. It's just
So
that
no one would know about
whatever,
this message.
whoever
Oh.
sent you the message, the hacker bounced the signal,
We didn't
so you
want
can't
anybody to
trace
know,
where the
yeah.
signal came from.
So it didn't come from here.
Well, no, it's just that someone was very, very careful in hiding where the signal originated from.
Got it.
Okay. So I'll give you this back so you can read on transponders, because that's something you can think about doing. Do you think about doing that before you land, by the way?
Yes.
About taking
Well,
this.
it's very dangerous to.
You guys think
Well,
about
right
taking...
now, though, we're just a smuggler ship.
Yeah,
so
you're
they don't
just-
care.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're just turning the ship
You're in Hutt space.
theoretically.
Yeah, yeah. we're a
Okay,
bunch
so
of
you
bounty
guys heading
hunters.
to the spaceport?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fairly... People will point you the directions you need to go to Thakba's palace. It is actually quite opulent. It is marble, and there's slaves, Twi'lek slave girls, human slave girls.
This knows that
Not
we're
happy
talking.
about that. I'm
As you-
bringing the droid with me, though.
You bring
We should not
the
have-
astromech
He's
droid?
not gonna. I'm not gonna leave him on the ship.
Okay, you bring the
He
astromech.
is not gonna stay with the property of that ship.
Okay, the astromech droid gladly follows you. He's quite happy. You guys notice this astromech droid is getting an
Is he
unhealthy
rolling now?
attachment.
It's like
Yes, that was one of the
Oh,
first things
yeah.
she fixed was his roller,
Yeah.
so he doesn't have to roll and
He is
stomp.
so. I'm telling him basically, it's like, look, we're supposed to turn the ship in, but I'm not leaving you to just anybody.
Aww. Okay, so as you guys get to Thakba's palace, the Gamorrean guards stop you at the entrance and they're like,
We're finishing.
which
Scar.
translate to who are you and why are you here?
We're finishing a mission from.
We have a mission for. We're completing a mission for Scarlet Qatar.
Okay.
We have a delivery for
Talk
the
about
Hutt.
Okay, would you like to give me a coerce or a charm?
Charm.
Do charm.
Okay.
I will do a charm.
Okay. It's gonna
Not
be
standard?
against. It's gonna be against two purple. They're not the
You
shirts.
got a purple from my last one.
Oh, do I get a
Blue.
A blue
not
for.
Blue for my advantage.
Oh,
And we should get blue because I'm
I would say,
hot.
can I?
because you're. That's true. You are a Hutt visiting.
So.
Well, just one blue.
Okay. Yeah. We definitely.
Okay,
We
the
got 2
guards-
successes and 2 advantages.
The guards part way and they click a button on the inside of the door so that way a servant can come.
And then we're dropped
Allow me-
instantly into the pit with our.
Allow me
Rank
to
hormones.
allow me to go through.
As a Twi'lek male comes out and says, "I wish you welcome to Thakba the Hutt's palace. I am Stuart. How may I help you?"
You can take us to Thakba the Hutt.
Huh.
We have business.
We would not talk
Oh, wait,
to
the
him.
message came.
We
from
would not talk
the
to
message
him.
came
We
from
would
the
do-
Major Domo.
Oh, the
not
Major
Thakba.
Domo. That's right.
Yes.
We need to speak with the Major Domo.
I think that's
We
it.
would not talk to
I
him.
will bring out the magnificent Major Domo. The opulent, grand, amazing. And he kind of looks at the hut, your Hutt in your group to make sure he's giving enough respect for Hutts. Opulent, great one, whose slime slicks the world, is currently busy, will not be available for a few hours. But I will send for the Major Domo if you would please rest in the facility here. And he basically points over to some marble benches and there's like little food tray that are being brought out right now by some servant women.
I want to do a. Would this be perception
This
or
vi-
See if he's lying.
to see if
This
he's lying, or
violet
skullduggery?
It would be for you guys to
Yeah.
detect he's lying.
Yes.
It would actually be, let me see your sheet. It is actually going to be a perception or
Skullduggery.
perception. Well, skullduggery is if you're committing
Oh, okay.
acts.
This pilot
It would
thinks
be
she could walk
perception
in
if
and
you
talk
notice
to
it.
a hut.
Okay.
So cunning against the
'cause-
difficulty of
It's just 2 purple. He is the
I got
steward.
an
He's not the Major
advantage.
Domo.
no.
I got
So-
an
so
I
advantage.
detected nothing.
Okay.
Not a success, but I got an advantage.
Okay, so you guys sit down and get to enjoy the food tray. There's pickled,
not
living,
imbibe.
Gorian tree frogs there. It's a Hutt delicacy. As soon as they see a Hutt's brought back there, your Hutt friend is picking up frogs by the legs. They're jiggling and half pickled and eating them
Ew.
while they're squirming out. Your Hutt friend has got quite an appetite
You must have some friends. There.
as he's flicking frog in your face.
I'm so.
They're still not consumed by the pickling process.
Perfect.
Okay, and there are a few pieces of Riley and spice there if anyone wants to partake.
No.
I do not
No.
partake, but you
Okay.
may. I do not.
Okay, so after about an hour and a half of you guys waiting and being perpetually freaking bored, and of course,
I am not
I'm
bored.
tinkering with the droid.
Devonian comes up. Those are the devil ones with the
Oh, okay.
horns.
A hut is
And
never
he is
bored.
dressed in this amazing blue simmer silk suit. I mean, it screams pimp suit.
He's got a pimp kit. Does he have a pimp kit?
He does not
He's a
have a
pimp
pimp
daddy.
kit.
I'm gonna wipe my face
And
off.
he comes out and says, I heard you would like to see the opulent Thakba the Hutt.
Where's
No,
Major
we want
Demo?
to see his major domo.
Why would you like to meet the great Major Domo of Thakba the Hutt?
Because we were sent by Scarlet to Qatar.
Do you have a message from
We have a
Scarlet?
delivery.
Unfortunately, she couldn't make it.
Ha ha! I get it.
Where would one find your ship for the delivery?
Well, we want.
I
There was a second part of the deal. We tell you that we get the payment.
Ah, excellent. And to refresh my memory, what was the payment amount?
Who are you?
I am Major Domo of
That's all right.
Thakba the Hutt.
Okay.
It was
Holly, give us his
150,000
name
credits.
because we know. Did
It was
his
on.
name
It
have-
was
This
on.
gentleman is saying he is the Major
Okay,
Domo
but
of
the
Thakba
name
the Hutt.
of the. It was in the.
Yeah, it was in the message. You
Yeah.
basically,
Is it the
he's
same
like,
thing?
that is my name.
Okay.
I don't recall making a deal with the infamous shipjacker, but I am curious as to.
Oh, this is deception. So let's show him the because we
It's
made a
like,
copy
yeah,
of it. So
yeah.
I'm gonna flip it to the air. The copy.
As soon as he pulls out a data pad, he plays
Too
it.
soon. Is
Ah!
it too soon to meet?
Yeah.
No, I am sorry. There is confusion here. Scarlet must not have been able to tell you the entirety of your mission. And he pulls up the data stick and gives it back.
She won't be able to at this point. Let's put it that way.
Ah, excellent. She was subcontracted for this job. Just one moment. Follow me, and he waves you on with him as you go through the palace. You
I'm gonna
see,
take some pickled frogs.
okay, you got a couple extra pickled frogs in your arm. As you go by, there's a bathing pool where there's some slave girls bathing. It's all sexy
like this
Roman
place.
Greek stuff. There's actually some boy ones too because it's sexy.
This man understands how
as
opulent should
as
be.
you come up and you see a very large, very slime green Hutt who's got a little as a Hutt.
He's sexy.
You know this guy's a little slimier than he has to be. Apparently he's got extra just sexy slime on him. And he laughs.
He moist,
Unda manoda do Hutt.
Here's something.
And he says, who brings another Hutt? So, welcome. And he basically is asking who your clan is.
That clan that is mine, and I know the
Uber
name
awesome one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
He's like, oh, and he gives you traditional, proud Hutt welcoming. Do you respond appropriately?
Yeah.
Okay, you're like, oh.
It's like two
no.
giant slugs waving
And it's
their
funny
tentacles
because
at each
while
other.
the Hutts are talking now, you guys, you notice, are not in this conversation because it's Hutt on Hutt speak, but there is a protocol droid who is translating this entire conversation for you, word for word, so you know your Hutt is not selling you.
I must say your ballad is excellent.
And he's waving his huge wing flappy arms. I have worked very hard from a Huttlet to now to have all of this. So, and his major domo comes up and whispers in his ear hole. So you have brought me a delivery.
From Scarlett Johansson. No.
I believe the payout was 150,000 credits.
That's correct.
Yes.
I'm surprised you didn't try to renegotiate.
Knowing, seeing what you've gotten, I think I would have lost that.
Flattery will get you everything. So where can we find your ship for the delivery?
I think the payment would happen and then the delivery.
And he proceeds to
Open a pit under us. We fall in.
He talks to his major domo, and his major domo gets
He's good at negotiating.
a case full of
Yes,
credits.
you guys definitely think he is. He's a Hutt. Hutts are usually good at negotiating.
Yeah.
And his major domo goes and comes back from another room, and he sees, I see you like my frogs. Ho, ho, ho. I get them imported specially.
You could taste in the flavor. Definitely shows it.
And then after some flattery back and forth, oh, is the Twi'lek for sale?
No, I need her to pilot me. No.
Oh, she's working multiple jobs for you.
Yes, as it should be.
Stare at the prototype.
How about the exotic blue one with the glowing
Ovasu's
red
blue
eyes?
skin is turning purple from anger.
I don't care. I look like that.
All right.
Because remember, you're a Chiss. You're fairly rare in the universe, and your eyes, the more heavy the oxygen environment, the more brightly they glow.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
I need him. I need him to make sure that deals like this go through.
Ho, 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 ho. You're very shrewd. I like that.
Thank
You and I will work together more. Ho, ho, ho.
you.
So we can tell where the ship is. Since
Okay, so the major domo, the Deveronian, comes out and he opens his briefcase with 150,000 credits in hard currency, untraceable.
Okay.
And of course, he says, "Now we just need to wait for the pickup." And he asks for the location of the ship.
Give him the
Give him.
location of the ship.
Okay, his major domo pulls out his data pad. He shoots the delivery location. Enjoy while we pick up the delivery.
Okay.
And he basically is giving you the place: dancing boys, dancing girls,
More
Does he
frogs.
have,
more frogs.
like droid where I can work on the droid, like
Oh,
parts?
she works on droids too. You are a lucky Hutt, my little friend.
Yes.
And
And again, Ovasu is turning purple, and her Leku are twitching just a little. She's cursing in Leku language right now.
His,
God damn it.
his major domo will take you to the droid repair facility.
Cool.
I will lounge and talk to this guy.
Oh,
Good times. Good
The
times.
Hutt's asking what diversified markets that you are involved in, because one should always diversify their investments.
Always, I compass a large from bodyguards to mercenary work. always good work.
Oh. So, I was wondering where the delivery was coming from. It must be from your family, huh?
Can't say.
Can't. You must understand that's a little hard to, but yes.
When your business takes off, let me know. I might have work if you start selling mercenary services.
Cool.
And he's like,
Right.
let's exchange emails.
Let's.
What is
Okay.
the
Sexy
droid's,
Hutt?
what is the droid's
Name?
called? Yeah, what's he
Steve.
like?
R8G3.
R8
Steve.
G3.
Steve.
sexyhut@gmail.com.
And what's that name sound like when you read it?
Rage.
Rage? He's psychotic.
He is the psychotic
He's
one.
like,
Okay. So
No.
So you're going down to the repair bay. Go ahead and roll me a mechanics check while you're working in this state-of-the-art droid facility. You're getting a blue dice just for the state-of-the-art equipment.
Standard though for.
Yep.
Us Hutts know how to create.
Okay, I got no successes, but I got. This cancels that one out. This cancels. I got 3 advantages.
3 advantages? Okay, basically we'll say with the 3 advantages, you're definitely cementing your relationship with this droid. He really genuinely likes
He
you.
will take a bullet for you.
Until
That's the
you
good news.
delete his memory core.
I delete. Why would I delete?
No,
it?
until.
Oh.
Because one should regularly delete droids' memory cores so they don't get glitchy.
Yeah.
You don't want them getting independence and stuff.
You dumb jokes. That would be
No.
So, so while you're downstairs in the facility, working on the, all of a sudden the major domo comes back and whispers into his Hutt's ear flap as you two are having this great ha story, and all of a sudden the Hutt gets completely serious.
What? We brought the ship.
I think there was a mistake. Where are my disruptor rifles?
We were only supposed to.
You're not there. It's just these two. We got the Gunslinger who's being cool laying back, and the Hutt who's getting all funny buddy.
The message we received from Scarlet said only the ship. If she did not tell us disruptor rifles.
And all of a sudden he looks at his major domo who hits a vid, and it's the same person's face. Only in this one he's saying that he's going to be delivering a ship full of disruptor rifles for 150,000 credits.
So someone said Scarlet up. But the Major Domo had the chip we flipped him too, which didn't have that.
No, it's a completely different message, but the same person.
And I have the original.
It sounds like someone's trying to. So I'm going to just lean up and lean back, put my hands behind my head up against the wall. We may have got you the disruptors rifles, but back it looks like someone's trying to play you.
We can settle this. Wait for my whatever to come back. She has the message where it only said a ship.
And he glares at you, and he looks at the briefcase of money and glares
No,
at
we
you.
didn't take it yet.
So he gestures for the briefcase of credits back.
That's fine. Okay, show him the original chip.
Get back here and you can talk.
She's busy working for a while. It's not just a quick thing.
Okay.
So, no disruptor rifles.
We were not told disruptor rifles.
So I got a question. You know this? Sorry to interrupt. But you know this fellow on the vid?
And he kind of looks at his major domo. Major domo's kind of like, it was a good deal. We get disruptor rifles for half the going rate.
Yeah, but you know the guy, right? I'm just asking.
Apparently, the major domo replies, and Doc looks back at him like, what? He's like, basically, he was a contractor that was offering the disruptor rifles at a great price.
Where's that contractor? Would the contractor have been at the place we were, or the place we're in now?
Supposedly, he was at the place you were.
But the
It's
signal
not
got
a very
bounced all
good
around.
contractor.
You guys know that your signals bounced around. The major domo hasn't even looked into that much. He was just seeing a great deal to get his boss money, and he would look fantastic for it.
I'm just curious, Major Domo. Could you find out where the original signal came from?
And he'll get on his computer.
You mentioned you know for a fact that it was bounced.
Yeah. Because I got a feeling about this. I'll let him find it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got enough successes. He's good.
So yeah, he actually succeeds, but not good enough to actually find where the signal originated from. But he sees that the signal's been bounced around the hollow net.
So, don't you find that curious? A man making a solid deal bounces his signal all around.
An unreal deal?
Well, I'm just saying.
You know what they say, if it's too good to be
Yeah.
true, it usually is.
Okay. Go ahead and one of you two give me a coercion roll.
You should do it because you know the dude.
Coerce.
Coerce.
Yeah, well,
So yellow, green, difficulty 2.
Difficulty's going to be red and purple.
Do I get a bonus because I'm Hutt?
You do get a bonus because you're a Hutt.
Being Hutt's pretty good. Can give me spend no.
You're going to spend your last one.
Well, because if this goes
Okay.
badly, we're all...
Okay.
Triumph!
Triumph!
So he buys it.
Okay, so basically the
triumph
Hutt...
and an advantage.
Yeah.
So basically you start smooth talking the Hutt. You're like, yo, bro.
Someone's trying to play
We
you.
practically could be pouch mates here.
No,
It's
worse.
cool.
Somebody's trying to play both of us.
Okay.
Someone's just coming in to our pouch. You know, someone's just trying to cause problems in Hutt affairs.
And he basically backhands the major domo across the room,
Whoa!
shattering his data pad. The major domo hopefully has backups to that. And the Hutt looks at you, but you see there's anger in his eyes, but he's restraining his frustration. Henceforth, why he hit a lesser big.
So why don't we find these guns for you and wrap this up?
Well, you were supposed to bring the guns.
No, we were supposed to bring the ship.
We were not told that, but if we went to find these guns,
And just about this point, Ovasu and the droid come walking in. And at a moment of rage, he backhands the protocol droid, shattering the protocol droid.
Oh no!
You come walking in, you see Major Domo across the room with a broken data pad, picking himself off the ground, hurt. The Hutt shatters it, and now the briefcase with money is not towards your friends, but towards the Hutt at the base of the
What the
pedestal.
hell happened?
If you were here during negotiations, you would know.
Negotiations had finished.
Well, obviously
Turns out-
they had not, and then you left.
It turns out there was another version of that chip. They wanted us
I
to...
play the data chip.
Yeah, they wanted us to bring the...
This is the original data chip. Or actually, this is
The one we got.
It's another copy of the...
Okay, you play the data chip on your pad?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you give it to the Hutt or you just play it?
I just play it.
Okay. So you don't lose your data
What
pad?
the hell is going on?
Someone's playing Thakpa the Hutt as a fool.
Somebody's playing all of us as a fool.
You may be fools, but someone's mocking Thakpa the Hutt, pretending he is a fool. You will make this right for Thakpa the Hutt.
That is
We
what-
already completed our end of the deal. I'm looking at you. It's like, we already completed our end of the deal.
Then how about we make a new deal? We get you your guns.
You have given Thakpa the Hutt nothing. There is no deal.
We brought the ship.
He wanted the guns,
Thakpa
so-
cares nothing of the ship. Keep your ship.
Oh, okay.
But you have embarrassed Thakpa the Hutt in front of his minions, and he points to the Major Domo,
You've embarrassed
who's now
no
picking
one.
himself up,
I'm
wiping
guessing the
blood
head
off
injury
his
may have
face.
caused temporary amnesia. Well, have your major... Enough talk. Have your major domo find out where this fellow is, and we'll get you your guns.
We will look into these disruptor rifles. And he just looks at Pudge.
Pugga.
Pudgeda.
Pugga.
The Hutt. So there are no disruptor rifles. And you guys
You
can
saw the
pick up the
cargo,
Huttese,
same as us.
but it's like really bad speech.
Yeah,
There are, just with the person who did not want to give them. But we can find him, and we can kill him.
I will put my men to finding this man. But in the meantime, you must make good this situation.
Yeah, where are these disruptor rifles supposed to be?
We will find that
we're
out.
gonna find that out.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is there are no disruptor rifles.
But
That's the
Thakpa's
problem.
gonna
Okay,
do some
I'm going to
digging.
try and track the thing back again.
The chip, the data chip.
Okay,
Yeah.
while you're doing that, Thakpa's going to look at you. You need to make this right. And he looks at the Major Domo, who's kind of cautiously shirking his way back to his Hutt master, and
Back at it again!
and he thinks about backhand, but he whispers in the Hutt's ear hole. You have a ship. I have cargo in need of delivery. I have a load of Muon gold that needs to go to
I have a
Queen.
success and a threat.
Okay, that's still not good enough to trick the signal.
It's very difficult. But we have a shipment to do? Yeah, sure.
I have a ship full of Muon gold that needs to go to Quinn Space Station.
A shipment of gold.
Muon gold, it's a drug.
Oh, okay.
It's a generic form of spice made from engine coolant.
Ew.
It's basically really bad drugs. And you will take this shipment for cost. So you're only going to make like 2,000 credits if you're lucky. Basically, it gets you from one place to another place.
Or he kills all of us, so that's fine.
Well, we get the ship the compensation.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if you do this, I have a friend on Kuan Station who will set you up with a new transponder code for your ship.
Well, that's a good deal.
Excellent.
And if you do it quickly, he may even give you a new boss data pad.
Oh,
That sounds good. Okay.
okay. We'll do this.
Alright.
And the Major Domo picks up the case of credits. And just barely as he picks it up, avoids a hand.
I'm gonna glare at him.
You're going to glare at the Major Domo?
Yeah, I'm a cat.
Because he did this to you?
So it's almost...
Because he's a fool.
Okay.
Fool, I
So you guys are heading back to the ship.
can tell by the way that I do not walk on.
So head back to the ship.
Is there anything you guys are doing on the way back to the ship?
I'm gonna actually do a streetwise to see if anybody knows the guy.
Yeah, and
that
if
I
anybody's
described.
following us.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna focus. Someone can look for following. I'm gonna do anybody.
Well, my
I'll roll-
streetwise is only
I roll
2.
vigilance to see if someone's following.
Okay. Go
So,
for it.
I'm
average
doing
for both.
streetwise to see if anybody knows
Average, yeah. Average.
that guy gun dealer dude. Oh, average.
Triumph.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so 2 advantages.
Okay, so triumph.
So with your
And I got
triumph,
1 success.
the only thing you notice is there's a creepy guy kind of watching you guys.
You might just because he thinks you're hot.
But at one point, he basically does the whole, psst, this. And he's selling spice.
No.
Do I notice anybody with mine that following us? Because somebody must be.
You notice a pair of basically you all guys kind of notice, but there's a pair of Gamorrean guards following you guys. They're doing a piss poor job of it.
That's fine.
But that's all that you see following you guys.
That's it, guys. We don't care.
Your paranoid is completely unfounded.
Okay, we go to the ship.
Okay, so you guys get to the ship. The droid is even more patched up.
Yay!
Okay.
I believe we have to pick up the spice.
Okay,
Okay. So
let's wrap it up here. I think.
so. Thought the Hutt is giving you half the payoff, which is 1,000 credits, which is good because guess what the price is for you to leave this dock that
1,000
just
credits.
patched you up and got you set up, filled your thing full of food, so you now have food. Basically, they're told we got you top of the line synth food via Thought the Hutt's recommendation.
Ooh.
Lots of seasoning, and you guys wait, and your cargo shows up. Basically, your cargo hold is stuffed to the brim
With this crap spice.
With
or crap drug.
mowing gold.
Mowing
Which,
gold.
in theory, if you guys would have been doing this for pay, you guys would have been set up for quite a while.
But we weren't. Is everybody good with renaming the ship the compensation?
Yes.
So, would you like to read the drug?
Where is it? Okay. Muon gold, made from engine lubricant, subjected to an intense bombardment of muons. Muon gold is a designer spice that provides the user a sense of mental focus and reduces inhibitions. Popular among smugglers and other rogues who rely on their wits, long-term abuse of muon gold can result in severe degradation of the neural pathways, reduction of cognitive abilities, and even dementia. Because of its particular qualities, muon gold is especially tempting to many smugglers who might normally avoid sampling their own wares. A dose of muon gold lasts for 1 encounter and allows the user to add a blue die to all cunning and presence-based checks until the end of the encounter. At the GM's discretion, repeated use of the spice can cause cognitive impairment, imposing temporary or lasting black die to a character's intellect and cunning-based attacks.
So don't do that.
Well, Ovasu won't touch it with
Yeah,
a
we're not gonna
10-foot
do
pole just because of the fact that
we don't want to
she
get
doesn't
brain
approve
damage.
of spice or slavery.
Oh, okay.
Ha 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 ha.
Good game.
You're being so hopeful.
And would you like to try one more computer roll
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
an
why not?
astro-navigation roll?
Okay.
He said ass.
Now, on the plus side, the Quinn space station is right on the major Pablo Slyron hyperlane, so it's.
I got 2 successes and 2 advantages
Oh.
for the navigation.
You're gonna make an amazing.
Yes, you
quick
figure it
trip.
out. Woo!
Okay, so give me a computer roll.
Do it. You can do it.
Okay, for unfortunately, I got 1 failure and 3 advantages.
Okay, next time you try to hack this file, you are going to get a blue die, but apparently you still have not broken the code for the
Or
message.
figure it out.
But it's a good thing you've kept it, because if you would have waved that anywhere near the hut, you would have destroyed that data stick.
Yay! How much XP did
Proof.
we get?
I'm making other copies.
So
of it, by the way.
don't forget that you guys can write down that you have Thakba the Hutt and his major domo as contacts.
How much XP do we get?
And I was waiting for Gary to come back to tell him that.
So, how'd we do?
You did good. No one died. The Hutt got his ass blasted, and still kept fighting like a tramp. Tramp.
Tramp, yeah. Like a tramp.
And for those listening, may you have a good May 4th, and May the 4th
May the
be
4th
with you.
be with you. And return of the 5th.
Mark was actually talking about doing a return of the 5th, and he'll probably do it next year.
That was skill.
That was skill.
Whoa, that was skill.
And that was skill with triumph.
That's when someone's chasing you. Go bang.
Uh-huh. So is Gary coming back here?
No, he abandoned me.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going to have to take you home.
So that's a good place to wrap it up there. Thank you for listening, and may the 4th be with you. Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
So, would you like your experience?
Yes.
You may want to spend that right now.
Yes.
You guys get 20 experience.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I'm not going to spend mine right now.
You're not going to spend it?
I will. Wait, can I?
You can wait till next time.
Yep, nope, spending it. Give me another green. Wait,
Spend, you mean another yellow?
Can I give myself another yellow, or can I add another green?
No, you can only add yellows.
Okay.
You can buy yellows.
I got 2 yellows.
For which one?
Range 7.
Ah. Okay,
Mocha la potato.
Check your voicemail, CD.
Yep. Done.
Good job.